man, to continue that cycle, that vicious cycle. All right, but hey, the Lord. That's why the Lord set a remnant out here to blast all that, man. We're out here on July 4th telling people that this is wrong, man. All right, that's a beautiful thing, man. All right, but and speaking of Independence Day, okay, there's a movie that came out in the 90s, the late 90s, I believe, around 1998 or something like that, called Independence Day, and it showed. I hate you. Man, Independence Day, all right, which showed that the invasion of foreign UFOs, unidentifiable flying objects, okay, and the habitants thereof were aliens, man. Now, they're setting it up because the Pentagon and all these federal agencies are saying that they have footage of so-called UFOs and that they're real. And one recently that I saw, they actually they shot a missile through the UFOs, man, and the UFOs were unscathed because those are the vehicles of the Most High. Okay, those are spiritual vehicles. They are not vehicles that are inhabited by green ET long-fingered aliens, man. Big bug-eyed, big-head, long-fingered aliens. These angels actually look like so-called Negro men with long beards, afros, deep dark-skinned, big muscles, probably coming out like this. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Those are the true inhabitants of the UFOs, and they're coming back with the so-called UFOs, and they're coming back to deliver the elect of the Most High's people and to aid in the destruction of Babylon the Great and various places all over the earth. Okay, you got a present?
Oh no, I'm wrong.
Okay, now let's get and let's prove that. Let's get Ezekiel. Let's get Ezekiel.
Top.
Yeah.
Con, Ezekiel 1:1. Ezekiel 1:1. Now it came to pass in the 30th year, in the 4th month, in the 5th day of the month, as I was among the captives by the river of Chabar, that the heavens were open, and I saw visions of the Most High.
Okay, and the heavens were open. Ezekiel saw visions of the Most High. So let's go.
In the 5th day of the month, which was the 5th year of King Joachim's captivity, the word of Yahweh came expressly unto Ezekiel, the priest, the son of Uzi, in the land of the Chaldeans by the river Chabar, and the hand of the Lord was there upon him. And I looked, and behold, a whirlwind came out of the north, a great cloud, and a fire enfolding itself, and a brightness about it, and out of the midst thereof was the color of amber, out of the midst of the fire.
Now look, it said a whirlwind, okay? And okay, now this, as we always have to explain to people, the Bible, okay, was written beginning to be written more than 2,000 years ago. So they were held to the verbiage that was available to them. Okay, so when they say whirlwind, when they say clouds, when they say scroll, it's basically the best thing that they can describe what they were seeing. Okay, so that's why it says whirlwind, and it's also set up as a stumbling block for you people not to get it. A whirlwind. Oh, is that a tornado?
Most I don't want y'all to get it, man.
Yeah,
So it constantly
exactly.
brings this out, man. That's why it's coded.
Yeah.
You know? Basically,
Okay, I got you.
yeah, basically, you know, yeah, that, I got a second. Oh, it was 2. Oh, my bad, I thought it was 12. So, one of the things that the chariots is referred to as whirlwinds. You know, might see the word cloud in there. The word wings, you know.
Yeah.
So the
Scroll.
right, scroll.
White horse.
Those ain't UFOs. We identified that through the spirit.
That's right.
This is 2 Kings, chapter 2, and verse 11. Yep. It says, and it came to pass as they still went on and talked, that behold, there appeared a chariot of fire and horses of fire, and parted them both asunder. And Elijah went up by a whirlwind into heaven.
There you go. So that same whirlwind that we're talking about, that was referenced in the Bible, all right, took up Elijah. Okay, that whirlwind is, or cloud, all right, is a chariot. Okay, the chariots, and then Alicia's gonna say it.
Yeah. This is the chariot of Israel.
Exactly.
I'll drop it. Back to 2 Kings, 2nd chapter, in verse 12. And Elisha saw it, and he cried, my father,
Right.
the chariot of Israel,
Okay.
and the horsemen thereof.
That's right.
And he saw him no more, took hold of his own clothes and rent them in 2 pieces.
Exactly. So he said the chariot of the Most High. He saw a so-called UFO, but he knew through the Spirit and our forefathers, okay, that was the vehicles of the Most High. Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, man. Okay, so these chariots, these UFOs that the U.S. military has been showing y'all in pieces and has been filtering, because they're not gonna show you everything that these chariots is doing, man. I bet these chariots has been destroying shit.
Yep. That's beautiful you said that, man. You talk about a missile.
Yeah.
I think these chariots have been blowing shit up, man.
Yeah.
Like I think they've been hitting ships. And
Yeah.
we don't know. Like the brother said, they're only gonna show you what they want.
Exactly.
You know,
Yep.
there's an untold amount of footage available on these things.
Right.
And we just now catching it. And you sheeple are just seeing a tiny, tiny little speck of a glimpse, of their power and majesty. You know?
That's right, bro.
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, now they gonna start. They gonna start World War III. They gonna be blowing shit up, man.
Yeah. And through the Spirit of prophet Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, that glimpse is more than enough.
Yeah.
Because if it was up to them,
Yeah.
they would not even tell you anything about a damn so-called UFO. They wouldn't even acknowledge it. They'd be like, okay, it's fiction, it's in the movies, it's not real. But it's happening so much, and there's so many so-called whistleblowers that they have to be like, you know what, all right, they're real. But we don't know what they are, but yes, they do exist. Because if it was up to Esau, they wouldn't even acknowledge the chariots.
That's the beautiful thing about this internet, man.
Yep.
But this internet was given to us. It was actually given to the men of the Lord to forward the gospel. But it's allowed all these things to be made manifest. So now Esau's in big time damage control mode now. But there's really nothing he can do about it. I mean, that's all the way out the bag.
Everything that's about to happen to America, you can't control.
Can't.
Yep. Okay, what was the
Oh, I did that second king.
Okay, let's go back to
Come. This is back in Ezekiel chapter 1 and verse 4. And I looked, and behold, a whirlwind came out of the north, a great cloud, and a fire enfolded itself, and a brightness was about it, and out of the midst thereof as the color of amber, out of the midst of the fire.
That's right. So, hey, that color of amber, man. When you look up the color of amber, it's a deep, dark, deep brown. Okay, and that's showing what it was. Now let's just get Daniel 79. Because when you talk about flying home.
This is Daniel chapter 7 and verse 9. It says, I beheld till the thrones were cast down, and the Ancient of Days did sit, whose garment was white as snow, and the hair of his head like the pure wool. His throne was like the fiery flame, and his wheels as burning fire.
See, there you go. Now it talks about that fire, that burning fire, man. All right, so he had chariots around him, man. All right, chariots, and his energy is a pure fire. Okay, so that explains, they're basically vehicles of the Most High right there, because it talks about and it likens the fire to the Ancient of Days, which is the Most High God, Yahweh. Okay, let me get that. You also get Exodus 40.
This Zechariah 5 and 1. Then I turned and lift up mine eyes and looked, and behold, a flying robe.
There you go. So that's the verbiage that they were using, and you can find it in different parts of the Bible. Now, was Zechariah actually looking at an actual flying roll, a scroll in the sky, a big ass scroll in the sky? No.
There's camps out there that literally said that was the Bible flying in the sky.
Yeah.
Like a big ass King James Bible was flying up above his
Right.
head, but he was seeing it.
Right.
He was seeing the KJV flying up.
In the old scriptures, the Old Testament was written on a scroll.
Yeah.
So wait, that's the Dead Sea Scroll. What?
Kind of break down his eye.
Yeah. Bugged out.
Yeah.
So there you go. And that's just certain examples in the Bible solidifying that different types of verbiage has been used to describe the same thing. That's it, man. That's it. Okay.
I mean, that's some more. Verse 2, Zechariah 5 and 2. And he said to me, what seest thou? And I answered, I see a flying roll. The length thereof is 20 cubits, and the breadth thereof 10 cubits.
Now his perception of that was based off what he saw in the sky. So it was way bigger than that. Just to say, if you see a plane flying, all right, and you would say, oh, it looks like it's 2 inches.
Yeah.
Right, no, that plane is not 2 inches. So in a cubit, if I believe, it's basically like half your, about a foot and a half.
Yeah.
So
That was a big cherry.
that was in his vision.
Yeah.
That's just what he saw, like from wherever that chariot was.
Yeah. So basically, that would be like a 30-foot by 20-foot chariot.
Yeah.
That's a big vehicle.
Yeah, and that's the perception of you seeing it from outer space, from the ground.
Yeah, yeah.
So it's like that was a big ass chariot. That was a big ass chariot.
You gotta think, 30 feet. You know, you take,
From
you know what I'm saying? How that scale out?
yeah, high
That's a big
scale,
ship, man.
Yeah, that's a big motherfucker.
Good analogy about the airplane. 757 looks like a damn little
Yeah, speck in the fucking sky.
It's a
Yeah,
Boeing.
yeah. And the plane was fucking
Yeah, it was massive.
Huge.
yeah.
Zechariah 5 and verse 3. Then said he unto me, this is the curse that goeth forth over the face of the whole earth. For everyone that stealeth shall be cut off, as on this side according to it, and everyone that swears shall be cut off, as on this side according to it.
Now this is the curse that's going over the whole earth, man. Because when these chariots return, they're not returning in you know what I'm saying? They're not returning kindly. All right, they're returning to basically be salvation for the elect and be death and destruction for everybody else, man. Even 2/3 of his own people. Okay, and they're gonna aid because when you think about it, these chariots possess more destruction than a thermonuclear missile because they are pure energy and they are pure power from Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. So whatever power that Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, it said one angel can destroy the earth. So if an angel that's operating a vehicle, you know what I'm saying, a spiritual vehicle, you know how much power that's going. Come on, one thermonuclear missile can't destroy the earth, or one angel can, because they possess like power that's basically unknown to man, man. Whatever Yahweh infinite power, man. You know. All right. Exodus 40. 34.
Okay. This is the book of Exodus, chapter 40, verse 34.
Yeah.
Then a cloud covered the tent of the congregation.
Okay, there you go. There's a cloud. Now, is that a big? Is a nimbus? It's a stratus. Stratus. Cumulus. Whatever cloud.
Right.
So damn rain cloud just covered the whole tent. No, man. As we read, okay, the chariots are likened to cloud. Chariots are likened to scrolls and different things. So it was actually a chariot. And it's gonna show you because what cloud lights up unless it's emitting thunder? I mean light. You know what I'm saying?
It says, "In the glory of the Lord built the tabernacle."
Yep.
And Moses was not able to enter into the tent of the congregation because the cloud abode thereon, and the glory of the Lord filled the tabernacle.
Right.
He things are glorious, man.
Glorious,
That
yeah.
chariot, that's the glory of the Yahweh Shemai Shai. Those vehicles.
Yeah,
You know, that's why he couldn't enter into it.
that's right.
You know, it says that when the cloud was taken up over the tabernacle, the children of Israel went onward in all their journey. And if the cloud were not taken up, then they journeyed not until the day that it was taken up. For the cloud of the Lord was upon the tabernacle by day, and fire was on it by night, in the sight of all the house of Israel throughout all their journey.
Now that's how you know it, because you can couple it with another scripture. I don't know where it's at right now, but basically they, like the scripture said, they were led by a cloud by day and a pillar of fire by night. Okay, so how can a regular cloud turn into a pillar of fire, man? It's talking about a chariot, and it lit up extraordinarily, all right, extraordinarily, you know, at night, because it needed to emit a certain amount of light. Okay, so it was a chariot, man. So these are the lights, man. So let's go back to Ezekiel 1. Let's see you brother free. Zico.
Back in Ezekiel chapter 1, verse 5, also out of the midst thereof came the likeness of 4 living creatures, and this was their appearance. They had the likeness of a man.
Okay, they're the likeness of a man. So they look like a man that you will see on the street. Okay, 2 legs, 2 arms, okay, a head, shoulders, standing upright. Okay, so it wasn't no 4-legged creature. It wasn't no alien, no ET. All right, it wasn't nothing like that. It looked like a man. Okay.
Verse 6, and every one had 4 faces, and every one had 4 wings.
That's right. So there you go. They had 4 duties. When you look up that word face.